having players like Ansu Fati and Matoma back, you could see the difference in terms of going forward. We've talked about how good both teams were going forward. I think they are integral to that. I know Matoma probably wasn't the sharpest because obviously he's been out of the team.
I don't know.
But he looked good, I thought. But yeah, like Ansu Fati, obviously, I think still a bit rusty. But having those kind of players coming back, I think is going to be huge for us because I think we missed those players. Aside from Crystal Palace, I think we missed those type of players that can run at people. They've got pace. They've got.
I'm glad you mentioned Carew.
Yes,
because I think
give him his flowers.
That first touch, mate. I'm gonna. This is my. I don't even think it's that unpopular. It's not that unreasonable for players that I've seen. Right, physically seen. I counted up my games. I've done about 250 games in my lifetime. Right, and I've seen great players. I've seen your Messi. I've seen Ronaldo. I've seen Neymar. I've seen Suarez play live. Right. And this isn't to discredit any of the above, because I'm not going to associate Messi in this conversation because he's a different level. He's in a bracket of his own, right? But I've not seen any player play against Brighton or for Brighton that has a better first touch than Karim Matoma. And if you don't believe me, watch a 90-minute match of Brighton and see how many times Karim Matoma fails to control the ball. If you can honestly give me a tally of how many times he fails to control the ball, then we can see, because I'd love to get a stat. If there's a way of working out that stat of how many times Matoma actually hasn't been able to control a football, I'm yet to really see it. And I honestly try and see if I can find him miss it, but he doesn't. And it's like, even if it's a ridiculous angle, even the one in the first half, two of them, when Doug's unbelievable pass, by the way, the outside of his foot, he's plucked that out of the sky. And then the other one, sort of come at a diagonal, he's jumped, but almost like a second jump, if you like, and he's brought it out of the air again, brought it down.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. I really don't. And like, okay, look, Neymar, Mahrez, Messi, different level players, but I'd put it on that similar sort of level of control. I've not seen a close control like that. And I don't think that the people will call me delusional because they won't watch it, they won't see it. And I'd love to say, like, if there was a Big Six fan that's disagreeing with me, probably one of the Big Six players, podcasts, they'd be like, "Oh, you didn't watch this." I'll be like, "Yeah, where were you at the game? You weren't there." Oh, what surprise! What surprise! You watched it on telly. So that's what I'm like. I genuinely, in my own eyes, haven't seen a better control of a football than Karim Matoma. Full stop. Apart from maybe Paddy McCourt, but we'll leave that where it is.
I'm glad you said Paddy McCourt, but no, I think I spoke to you after the game as well, Ryan, about Matoma. He'd obviously seen our team this season so far video. And really disrespected that I'd left him out. And he's really stepped it up ever since he's come back. But yeah, I think he was one of the biggest positives from that game. He was so good down that left-hand side. Yeah, ran Pedro Porro ragged at most times. And yeah, his first touch is incredible. His pace looked like he was back on it as well. He looked so sharp, even though he'd just come back. I don't really know how many minutes he got at the Asian Cup, to be honest, because the only game I saw he didn't actually play.
Yeah, I don't think he started much.
Start for at least.
Yeah, I think he came off the bench
twice, I think.
Yeah. I don't think they rated him.
Yeah, he looked unbelievable, and so it's so nice to have him back.
Yeah. No, I don't think the Japanese manager rates him that much. But yeah, it's good for us, I suppose. It means, because that was our whole thing, wasn't it? The fatigue problem was a big issue, wasn't it? We were talking about, is he fatigued? Has he been overplayed? Is he getting the support, especially when Estepinian was out? I think that was the big talking point, right? And then he went to the Asian Cup and we're like, shit, he's going to play loads of minutes and get even worse, like as in more tired and more fatigued. But in actual fact, it seems like he didn't play that much, which might have been good. It might have given him that bit of respite that he needed potentially, but still kept him match fit. So I think we were the winners out of that, and obviously we beat Japan as well, Iran. So that was always nice, and we got Matoma back. So win-win.